This is the book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out, and to be trodden under foot of men. Shalom, shalom, and shirala. Before I begin, I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Kakurash. Alright, I would like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who are the true Salakia, who are the true prophets of the Lord. Alright. Today's lesson is going to be entitled, It is not a colored-based thing, or something to that effect. Okay, because, this is one of the first things that'll trip Jake up. This is something that, you need the spirit with. Okay, because if you don't have the spirit, you're not gonna you're not gonna be able to receive it. Okay, because you have a lot of how do I say? Not necessarily camps, but you have a lot of I'll say camps that are all about calling the white man the devil and this, that, and the third. Okay, but ultimately, if your seed line goes back to Esau, then you Edomite. But a perfect example of this being a very, not tricky, but a very spiritual aspect is that, when you see Blake Griffin, okay, the NBA player, you look back at his father, okay, Blake Griffin don't look like a, Blake Griffin don't look like a Jake. He's white. He got the red hair. But when you look at his father is a straight up, he looked like from the tribe of Northern Kingdom. So it's very easy to it's very easy to trip up on this whole, skin color doctrine. Okay, and that's where a lot of people get it misconstrued as well. They believe, just because some camps, are all about cussing out the Edomite and, this, that, and the third, they associate all of us to be like that. Okay, that's why the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing that, do nothing that, the ministry may be blamed, roughly paraphrasing, very roughly paraphrasing. But, so that's why I opened up with Matthew 5 and 13. You are the salt of the earth, okay, meaning you give the earth flavor, okay, meaning you're the talented of the earth, okay. When you look at what's his name, Tom Brady, when you look at Eminem, they're very talented people, and they look like so-called Edomites or white men, they look like white dudes. Tom Brady looked like a straight-up suburban dad, But ultimately, we understand that we cannot judge based off of your skin color, okay? Just because someone who's a lighter, of a skin complex doesn't mean that he can't be a Jake, And the elder apostle Ramla, Salakia, if I'm saying pronouncing his name wrong, but he made mention that, I made not made, I watched a video where he made mention of the whole skin, that he was always self-conscious about his skin, when he was first in the truth, and he made this video a while ago, okay, where, it was a live stream, and he was pretty much going into how his skin color, was somewhat of a limiting factor to him when he was first in this truth, and if I remember correctly, the elder Apostle Tahar was comforting him, saying, hey brother, you have the Spirit, your spirit bears witness. Okay, and I'm gonna grab that in a minute. But it says, but if the salt has lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is henceforth good for nothing but to be cast out. Right? And the Lord casted out his people. Yahweh Yahweh, because of our greed, our sins, okay, because of our own selves, did the Lord cast us out. But through Yahweh Shai, we're going to be brought back, and to be trodden under the foot of men. Verse 14, ye are the light of the world, right? You see LeBron James, you see Justin Jefferson, you see Michael Jordan, Gervonta Davis, Canelo Alvarez, all these, people are all Jake, and because Jake is the most talented, gifted people, man. You look at it, you look at someone from the tribe of Judah. Hey, they're, the brothers from the Northern Kingdom, they are blessed with genetics, man. If you ever see a so-called black man, okay, it's very easy for them to put on muscle and to gain definition. It is very easy for them to gain muscle and definition, man. So, and it's crazy. It really is a crazy thing, because it's all a spiritual thing, man. So it says, a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Okay. Now, real quick, I want to grab the bear witness. Bear with me, Baba Kisha. Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. Right. So if your spirit bear witness with our spirit, if you can receive this, if you can, if you truly believe it, your spirit is bearing witness with our spirit. Okay. So if you're a so-called white man, you can be, saying, oh, my father goes back to Irish descent or whatever. But if your spirit can bear witness with the doctrine, and you truly believe that this is the doctrine, okay, because we were scattered, man. If your father is if your father is an Israelite, and he sleep with a white woman, that child is gonna be lighter, but he's still a Jake, And if that child sleeps with another white woman, you're gonna be going down that line until the child gets, the skin complex gets lighter and lighter. But that child is still a Jake, man, because the seed goes back to the father. Okay, so you can't be, judging someone based off the spirit. That's why when you see brothers out, preaching, and a so-called white man comes up, you always got to test the spirit, man. You always got to test the spirit, because you never know. A so-called Moabite, they can be Israelites, man. A so-called Russian, they could be Israelites. Real quick. Oh man, did I mess something up? Damn. This is the book of Jeremiah 10 and 16. The portion of Jacob is not like them. Okay, like who? Like the other nations. For he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord, Yahweh Bashemel Shai of hosts is his name. Right, we're the rod of the Lord's inheritance, man. You know? So do you not think that the Israelites are going to be gifted people? You know, you look at boxing, Issachar is big on boxing. You know, you got David Benavides. You know, you got Julio Cesar Chavez. You know, you got Canelo Alvarez. You know, you got a rising star in what's his name? Pitbull Cruz. You know, you got all these, former champions. Oscar De La Hoya. You know, you got, what's that one, Jake? What's that one? I forget his name, but these are all Jake. And Judah's right there too. You got Gervonta Davis. Okay. Oh, Ryan Garcia is another Issachar, tribe Issachar. You got Devin Haney. Okay. Even though he lost pretty badly, but he is Israelite. You got so many. Floyd Mayweather, which is widely regarded as the best, greatest boxer of all time. Okay. You got Mike Tyson. All these Jake, they are talented people, man. Real quick, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. The Lord Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth, meaning all nations. So you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the salt of the earth. But if a so-called white man got some moves, and he got that salt on him, he Jake. You test his spirit, he a Jake. Like I mentioned earlier, his Blake Griffin. His father looks like from the tribe, or from the Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, Salakia, from the Southern Kingdom. So you can't be out here, just because somebody's a lighter skin complexion, already that damn devil. You can't be doing that. And that was something that I did when I was first in this truth. Every single time I saw a so-called white man, that damn devil, the whole time he could have been a Jake. So I'm gonna close out on this, Deuteronomy 14 and 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, and the Lord Yahweh hath chosen thee to be a particular people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. Okay, so we are a particular people unto the Lord. Okay, so when you got these people who look like other nations, if they got that mentality of a Jake, if they act like a Jake, if they speak like a Jake, they got that Jake salt, okay, then he most likely a Jake. Eminem can rap better than some so-called black men, and hip hop is Southern Kingdom. Salaki, I keep saying Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. Okay, you got a lot of Judah rapping, Hey, but Eminem is regarded as one of the best ones. Why? Because he hit Jake at the end of the day, if he can receive it. Anyways, with that, I want to say shalom.